Hello everyone. So today we are going to cover field customizer. Basically, we have a list we have. So in order to customize a field, we have different type of field and having a different data types, right? So if you, I would like to render the field different way. That case, we use. So there are different use cases. You can display the charts, the field based on the percentage bars. You can display the uh, status based on the status of the particular field. So the use case would be different. Or if you are in the library, photo gallery, you can render the photo differently. So there could be a different use cases, right? So in order to start first, let's quickly see what we can do exactly. So I just go to the Microsoft documentation. If you see, we have this example. You can see you have a U generator. You can generate it, and you can generate the scaffold. And this is we have this three. This is one on init, on render cell, and dispose cell. Basically, on init basically where you execute the setup you need for this extension, right? So once it is done, it will call the render method where you can actually update the HTML of your DOM element. This is just an example. It display here something like this. If you override this on render cell, you get the properties from here. The event or the field value is the actual value of your field, and you can override that particular. And in order to debug, you need to create your list and create the for field. And once you create the field, and next step you need to in the serve.json you specify the ID of your field, whatever the ID is here, and the field ID, internal ID. So once it is done, you specify the property, and then when you do a gulp serve, you able to see the customized value, right? Also, there is another example where you can see the in the percentage you will show the bars, the color, how much percentage based on your requirement. So there are two things you can do it while you creating the field customizer. Your client side component ID is ID of your field. So you need to attach that ID in your field, right? Your site column, or when you creating the site content type, sorry, in creating a column, or you can say fields, and it has a properties called client side component ID, right? You need to use your field customizer ID, and you need to update this property. Once it is done, you're able to see the changes, and the your field is getting rendered differently, right? So here what they did, this is created a field custom field and element file, and they did something like this. But if you have a PowerShell script or a some, you can do it your own. So without wasting a time, let's quickly do it. So for that, you need to first let me create a folder for function hyphen customizer. Once it is done, you go inside the folder and then open a new instance of VS Code. Okay, So it's already exit. So I may need to, sorry, I think we need to go to CD and to inside the Visual Studio Code. And once it is done, clear the screen. I will show you, close this, and sorry, let me put it somewhere here. Okay. Okay. So we need to use a Yoman generator, press enter. So in order to do that, we need to use Microsoft. I mean, I need to use the same. So we are using the extension. And then using the field customizer, and the name is some field. I will use the React component. Let's wait for to complete this rendering, right? Before so I will, meanwhile I will open my tenant, right? So it's there. So I will show you the list. Click here. Sorry, create. No, we need not require to create a site. No. We need to go to the we need to home page of the site. Okay, so we need to create here list. So we will get, going to create a custom list, and then we will create list. The list has been created successfully. It has this title and columns, right? So what I will do, I will create a basic text column here. So the custom light of text default value 1, save it. It's created successfully. So we need to, let me check. The field name is custom, and we need to see the GUID, right? So if you go to the list settings, and you will see, click on this custom in the top, this the list is, so right now the ID is not there. So what we will do, we will use the, if you already install, this is a very good utility if you are SP editor, right? If you don't know about SP editor, I think you need to must check the SP editor capabilities. It's a very good tool, right? So let me quickly go to F12. Then I will go here, and then the SharePoint. If you see here, we have this PNP console, right? So this is how I going to check some of the properties using this. I will show you how you can do it, right? Before ahead, I will show you the PNP JS site. Oh, I think this is the one, right? And you need to search here for the list, the field, right? So this is a field, right? If you want to show the fields of your specific list, or you need to add, or you need to get the fields, I mean, so list, this is where you get the list ID. I need to, so get all the fields from the list. This is the way, guest by title, and this is list the field. Okay. So what I will do, I will use this snippets. So you can just copy and then here go, okay, and do something like this. Copy, I think here, somewhere here, you can paste it. DSP, we have this, or I would like to paste everything. So console dot doc, I need to put R. So let's say, okay, I will. So if you see here, press Control D. So I will press Control. Sorry. Before I go here, I need to list dot get by title. So my list name is. You see here, name of the list is custom list, right? So I need to use custom list. Okay, so I need to use Control D and I need to go to console, right? If you see, these all are the list of the fields are available. There are a lot of lists. Okay, so I need to check. This is the content type field, and this is group custom columns, custom list title. This is a title field, right? And this one, prover comments is for link title. This one is okay. So I think the list is very big. So what I will do, I will go to the SharePoint here. It's saying list dot our fields dot get dot dot uh, get, right. I will put here, right. Right now, if you see here a little bit the custom, I will use down, and then I will hit Control D, and then I will go to the console and look for the miss. Okay, wait a minute. I think I am doing something wrong here. Let me go to SharePoint again, and then this. And okay, so it's returning a promise, and now it will work. Control D, and now I need to go to the console, and here is the field. So we will got finally we will got the field, right. So if you see, we have this client side component idea I've already discussed, right. So let me quickly move here, and I will show you something. If you go wait a minute, uh mention, this is the field customizer, right. So I would like to show you, this is the ID of my field customizer. So show you, this is the ID of the field customizer. We need to, if you want to uh applic uh customizer, okay. So see, this is 81 is, this is the GUID we need to replace from here. We will use the csum to update it, right. Once it is done, we're going to publish it. Once it is done, we're able to see. But the other way, if you are doing a Gulp Serve, right? So here we need to use the internal name of the ID of the field, right? These are the two things we need to remember. And for that, what we will do, we have this custom. This is the name of our internal field, custom, right? So put here, Okay, and this is the GUID. Let me, this is the ID, right? Copy this one, and we need to paste this. Okay, it's done. And the next step, we need to, as it is, we need to, let me duplicate it, right? Duplicate, right? So now this is the custom list, and okay, so let me create some of the item. Test, save, test 2. Okay, so this item has been added. So what I will do, I will use gulp.serve. Also, I will update this URL, right? Right now, I'm not doing anything fancy here in the gulp.serve. I will create this one, right? It saves successfully. Save it, and let me find out my command prompt. Yeah, it's here. The directory use gulp serve, right? So let's see. So in the code, let me show you what we did here. So code, if you go here in the customize field, basically render, if get the custom field event dot. So here, okay. So if you see, this is a render method will called like this, right? Prop dot text. Okay. Let me press F12 here, and I will put Control F5, and to see whether my custom extension trigger or not. So now it's saying load script. So if you see, it's been cancelled, right? It's been cleared out. It means that we're doing something right. Right now, I haven't specified. This is a this dot prop dot text, right? I haven't specified this prop. So I think I need to go to the JSON dot serve, and this is the value. It's in, right. Okay. So I will check and see what I can do here. So so if you see, we will receive the request, but somehow if I able to see, sorry, here the column is missing. But if you go to inside the asset, there is an element.xml file. You will see there is already a column exists SPFx percentage, right? So and it has this component ID. What we need to do here, we need to add the existing column and see how it's work, right? That we need to go to the list settings. It's already open another tab. So for we need to add an existing column here, but we can do add existing column from a side column. So we need to go there and we need to look for the group is SPFx column. So we need to go here, the SPFx column. Okay, so you will not able to find here because this column available when you deploy it, right? So in order to work, you need to update your property. For that, you need to hit property. I think go here and update the field. Uh, so let's quickly do some of the go here and in the if I've already discussed with you, we have the SharePoint and we need to go to this PNP console. Let me expand it. So let me go here and pull the information. So if you are not going to pass that, it will work, right? So I'm not going to make it work something like this. I just wanted to let's say the name of the list is so there's a common list, custom list. Sorry. So I need to update here is custom list and the name of the column is custom, right? Custom and here if you want to update it, so we need to specify the update and here we need to specify the property that we are going to update it, right? So let me show you the example, some of the example. If you in the field, let me quickly search for the update update. So we need to multi-value update or list update, web update, update a column, site and list. So I think this was work. We jump here. So if you see, so we have this column. We need to specify the key value prepare, right? So let me go here and the property that the name that we have already discussed is the name of the client side component ID one, right? And let me show you. Okay, not here but here. So we need to use the JSON key and then we need to specify the property is GUID in this one, right? So now this property has been added. So the next step we need to update it, right? So let me do console log at this field here and I need to console clear everything and we need to go to we need to we need to go to the waypoint again and press Ctrl D and in the console you will see the user administrator did not have so I think yes I said we cannot use this So I'm not sure why it's not allowing to do it. So I think there might be the reason that get title byte ID date top date. I think if you go there, if you see display name column update, I think this is how they are going to update the property. But it is not working in my case, right? Uh, Let me put it in a double quote and see. And let me press Control D again. And so I think this time it will work correctly. Let me show you the field. I think uh this is the error. Maybe this is the error. Not sure. Like, let me check again. Go to console. I think we are receiving this error, right? The token equation previously failed. Receiving this data. Let me check. Let me check here. So what I will do, I will move this one and press Control D again. Go to the console. See, this is the property, right? Yes. So we have successfully updated. Now let me see if I'm able to see the changes here or not. Let me. Uh, it will not work like that. I think we need to. Uh, we need to do the Gulp Serve again. Right. Let me wait for a couple of minutes to complete the Gulp Serve. Right. So I load the script. This is the column, right? 1, 2. Okay. Roll F5. Okay, I think it's not working. Let me check at my end and get back to you guys. So I have identified the issues. Issue ID ID. Uh, Need to specify column name here, and the ID is name of the extension we have customized. So right now, if you see here, if here, so this ID you need to put there. When you go serve in the test folder, you will see the GUID.manifest.json file. This ID put in the serve.json file and the name of your column. See, let me show you name padding and everything. If to update something, to go there and put any value based on right now. This custom field contain the value 1, 2, and the value is in front of the value is coming from the prop, right? So if you go there, Gulp Serve, and change this with my value, save it, go here, stop it, rerun it, and once it is done, you need to just refresh it, and you will see the changes. Script, yeah, so you will see the updated value. I think this is what you need to know how we're going to get the use of the customizer, but the use case can be anything. Based on the status, you can change the value red, green, blue, in progress, completed, or done. So you can something like this, and you can add your logic based on that. So right now, if you see everything is done, just to let me go through everything. So for that, if you see, we have this element.xml file. This is already we have this custom column. So if you want, you can use it, or unless you can delete it, not required. Let me delete this one because I have already have this column, right. And now if I'm going to publish it, as you know already, I have I've already bound this with this client ID, client component ID. Then I'm going to publish it, and this will work as expected. So let me quickly see. We are using same approach. So go gulp, see the list of the tasks are available, and then we will make a bundle and publish it, right. So we have this gulp bundle, and we need to specify the parameter hyphen hyphen ship, so it get all the files, required files here, and then we are going to package the solution, right. So once it is done, we are this extension. What I will do, I will use this very handy SP editor. If you want, you can use it. So you need to go to the app catalog. It will redirect to the app catalog. So now we need to use this package hyphen solution. I am going to use this gulp solution hyphen ship, and so it's taking some time. I think it's done. So me open the SharePoint folder. If you go to the SharePoint folder, you will see this package is already created, right. So let me maximize the screen, and let me explore reveal in file explore. So this is let me quickly go level back and expand it with the SharePoint, and this is the extension, and I need to drag and drop. So I will mark this. It will available to all the site. I will deploy it, right. Now it's done. Let's deploy successfully. Push it there, close it. Next step, what I need to do, I need to go to the site, and now I'm not doing any gulp serve and anything here. Press Control F5. See value and property undefined because property value. So I think we can troubleshoot it and make it work if required, right? Not showing right now. So its values there. Okay, so you see it's showing undefined because we need to do something, work on it. So I'm not right now, I'm not going to troubleshoot it, but I will show you I will create another text box, right? And this time custom one, and I would like to show you how you're going to it's create successfully. Let me edit in grid view and text two. Okay, so exit from the grid view. See the customizer is not installed yet. So, but what I will do, I will uh, use this extension and press F12. I will add this extension. So we'll go to the SharePoint, go to the PNP console, and here I would like to update some of the properties as we have already know. So this is a way we can update the already I've written some already, so I just copy paste. So say it the code is already there. I need not to be worry. I think it's not there. So I think need to we need to use update. So we need to update it list. No, we need to update not a web, not a graph column. Update field property. We need to update field property, site design, OneDrive, content type columns. I think this. So we'll copy this one right now. I will here. I will paste there and press enter. Use sp dot site dot s sites dot p dot web dot test dot get by title and specify the title. So let me quickly grab the title. It is custom list, and then we need to get sorry fields, then dot get by internal name or title, and let me maximize it. Fields dot get by internal name, and then here we specify value column 1. I need to use update methods, and here I need to put the JSON key value pair. So I think it will work right. So now I will here console.log see the output, right? Uh, that's it. So here I need to fill some of the property that we need to work on is drag a bit, look for the exact property, and I think property, this is a property, right? I need to go there uh, in here, and now I need to specify the property over there, and the property name is, you will get the property from your solution, I think. So this property name you can get it from here. So go to the config and this package solutions. This is the property, I think. Uh, no, I think this is the prop. Sorry, this one. Package or solution. This is the name of the package, and this is the name of the feature, right? I think this one. Let me quickly update it. See, press Control D, go to the console. Me here, Control F5. I think I have did the property wrongly, and also I will not able to see. The code is there, I think. Custom list, and I think the GUID is not that this one. So the GUID, I think this is the correct one. GUID, it's a feature ID. Sorry. So you will get the exact UID from here. This is the correct UID. We need to use this one. Sorry, this is a feature ID that we have added. It's wrong. So I need to press Control D again and go to the console. And here I roll F5 again. See the changes. Okay, so you will see we have both the columns and we have attached the field customizer. Thank you everyone. Hope you like it. So I will catch you soon in the next video.